The Hyundai Ioniq 5 made waves during its debut last year. For 2023, Hyundai's electric crossover sees a few updates that should keep it as popular as it's been since day one. Fresh design, impressive range, and premium quality make the 2023 Ioniq 5 a serious threat to the Tesla Model Y and Model 3. Before we carry on with the video, can you please smash the like button and the subscribe button which will enter you in a $50 Bitcoin giveaway. Now let's carry on with the video. When it landed last year, the Ioniq 5 marked a new era for Hyundai's electric sub-brand. If it's a harbinger of things to come, we're optimistic for the future. The Ioniq 5 is a polished and appealing EV crossover. It lacks the raw performance of a Tesla Plaid model, and its price is higher than budget-friendly options like the Chevrolet Bolt EV, but the Ioniq 5 excels where it matters: comfort, quality, and everyday practicality. A striking ultra-modern exterior doesn't hurt, either. Hyundai's usual value-laden feature set provides plenty of tech and convenience. The powertrains are capable, the steering crisp, the cabin spacious and quiet. Short charging times, impressive range, and high build quality round out the Ioniq 5's virtues. It's currently our favorite non-luxury electric crossover, notching victories over competitors like the Kia EV6, Ford Mustang Mach-E, and the Toyota bZ4X. The Ioniq 6 has a long and low roofline and a slight boat tail shape that gives it what Hyundai claims is an ultra-low drag coefficient. Paired with a 77.4 kWh battery pack, the Ioniq 6 will come in front-wheel drive or optional all-wheel drive and get a range of up to 340 miles. The all-wheel drive version will make 320 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque from a pair of dual motors located at the front and back of the car. Hyundai says that the Ioniq 6 can travel from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds, but customers will give up range for performance. The Ioniq 6 with all-wheel drive will get around 310 miles of range. The front-wheel drive version makes 225 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque and will get the touted 340 miles of range. Both versions of the Ioniq 6 will get fast charging capabilities and support both 400-volt and 800-volt infrastructure thanks to the eGMP platform. That platform offers 800-volt charging as standard, but Hyundai says that it can accept 400-volt charging without an adapter by using an inverter and a motor to boost 400 volts to 800 volts. On a DC fast charger, 350 kilowatts, Hyundai says that the Ioniq 6 can go from 10% to 80% charged in just 18 minutes. In 5 minutes, the Ioniq 6 can regain around 65 miles of range on a 350 kW DC fast charger. For home charging, a Level 2 charger will give the Ioniq 6 a full charge in just over 7 hours. Like other automakers, including Tesla, Hyundai has incorporated battery conditioning software into the Ioniq 6. Conditioning can reduce charging time for quick charges on road trips. When a charging location is entered into the navigation system, the battery conditioning system will turn on so that the battery is prepped to take the max charge in the shortest period of time. The Ioniq 6 will also get a new navigation function that will generate routes with EV charging stations along the way when the battery is low. If a charging station is out of order or in use, the system will automatically look for other EV stations that are available and send the driver there. The Ioniq 6 is the first Hyundai model to get OTA updates and V2L or vehicle-to-load functions, aka bi-directional charging. Hyundai says that the Ioniq 6 can charge electric devices like electric bikes, scooters, camping equipment, or a stranded EV. Like all Hyundais, the Ioniq 6 will come with a variety of the company's advanced driver assistance features, including forward collision warning and avoidance, pedestrian and cyclist avoidance assistance, lane departure warning, blind spot warning, and adaptive cruise control, among others. For a while, the Tesla Model Y was the most affordable and practical electric crossover on the market. Now, the Model Y starts at nearly $70,000 and competition is heating up among automakers introducing electric SUVs. The Ioniq 5 already has serious challengers in the Volkswagen ID.4 and the Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Mustang offers more performance, and the ID.4 is slightly cheaper in equivalent trim. but the Ioniq 5 has a strong argument over both on design, tech, and features. The Ioniq 5's closest competitor may be the Kia EV6, which shares a platform and powertrain. Both are excellent, but we preferred the Ioniq 5 for its lower price, sharper steering, and improved user interface. Tech is front and center in the Ioniq 5 thanks to a pair of 12.3-inch displays that dominate the dash. The central touchscreen handles navigation and vehicle functions, while the driver gets an expansive digital instrument cluster. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and navigation all come standard. The SEL kit adds wireless charging, and limited models get Bose sound and a head-up display. For all trims, Hyundai's BlueLink app can remotely lock your doors and inform you of your vehicle's range or charging status. The service is free for the first 3 years of ownership. Thin front seats, a hatchback roofline, and an optional sliding center console make the Ioniq 5 feel airy and spacious inside. Compared to the Volkswagen ID.4, the Ioniq 5 provides generous legroom but falls slightly behind on cargo capacity. Hyundai Ioniq 5 is one of the most talented current EVs, and it's also proving very popular around the world, including in the US. However, if you want to order one now, you will have to pay slightly more than a week ago, as Hyundai has announced a 3.6% price increase across its entire Ioniq 5 range. This means the base price for an Ioniq 5 in the US, with the $1,295 destination charge factored in, is $42,745, or about $1,500 more than before. If you want the Ioniq 5 SE model with the larger battery pack and more range, that now starts at $46,795. The only trim level that incurs a smaller price bump is SEL, which only goes up by around $1,200, so the starting price for an Ioniq 5 SEL is now $46,250. For the top-of-the-range Ioniq 5 limited all-wheel drive, the new price is $57,795, or around 2.7% higher than the previous price tag of $56,295. It's also worth noting that because its final assembly is not carried out in the United States, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 is no longer eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit that was a big draw for many buyers. So between the price increase and no federal help, from a buyer's standpoint, the Hyundai crossover can be by as much as $9,000 more expensive than before, and this surely will have an effect on the model's popularity. Other vehicles that no longer qualify for the modified tax credit requirements, because they assembled overseas, are the BMW i4, the Kia EV6, as well as the Toyota bZ4X. And starting in 2024, if EVs contain materials sourced from foreign entities of concern, like China or Russia, these EVs will not be eligible the $7,500 incentive. Hyundai will try to work around this by building EVs in the United States, though, in a new factory it plans to erect in the state of Georgia, where it expects to invest around $5.5 billion. Construction on the new facility will begin next year, and the first vehicles should roll off its production line in 2025. The plant will build a wide range of EVs for the US market, including commercial vehicles, and it will have a capacity of 300,000 vehicles annually. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Please like, comment and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video. Until next time, see you later.